Coach, here with Seattle Sports covering the NBA playoffs thus far. Can you talk about the biggest reason why you guys are up 3-1 right now on OKC? Has it been one particular player stepping up? Has it been a few players stepping up? Or has it been a team effort thus far? Can you explain for us?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say it's been necessarily one guy stepping up. Right, we're a team for a reason, but I would definitely say that it's been our defense. I think our defense of game plan that Vicky and I have been drawing up for a week or two at this point for a couple of different teams. We didn't know who we were gonna play entering this first round, which is sometimes not the case. A lot of times it's not the case. You probably know who you're gonna play, but we've executed our game plan to really perfection so far. I mean, if it was perfection, we would have swept them, right? And we haven't even won this series yet, so I can't say we've done a great job. We've done a pretty good job with our defensive game plan. I think limiting possessions has been our biggest thing, right? Limiting shots. They're shooting, I think, 50% from the field, which is better than they did in the regular season, but they're not getting as many possessions as they usually do, and that kind of comes on offense as well. Use all the clock we can, find the best available shot, and I think so far we've done a tremendous job holding this team and holding some of their key players. It's not big games. Shea had a really big game one, but since then he hasn't been too phenomenal. Knock on wood, right? He's a phenomenal kid, phenomenal player. He's not a kid; he's a grown man now. But we don't want him to go off, and I think we've got guys that are well equipped to defend him, and I think. Yeah, to answer your question in full, it's been our defense, and it hasn't been just one guy stepping up. Our offense hasn't been too good this series. It's been our defense. Thank you.
All right. At home, Game 5, huge opportunity to advance pretty early relative to expectations, I would say, right? I thought this was, it still could be a 7-game series. The way I'm talking, it's making it sound like it's over after this game, but this could be a very big win for us against a very good, very, very good Oklahoma City team. But we have to focus on what's in front of us and do not get too ahead of ourselves. As there's a backdoor cut for Koa Pete, a great pass there from Jalen Williams. And the Thunder get on the board first, but Tari Eason runs the floor and throws it down. A great pass there from A.J. Johnson. Passing from our guys. PJ in the corner for 3. Missed it. He was phenomenal in Game 4. And he's been phenomenal all series for us. Koa Pete, he's been great all series for the Thunders. There's a block there from Malawach. Washington kind of open to a pull again and knock that one down. That one actually wasn't even that open. That was just a really confident shot there from P.J. Washington. Regular season campaign. Londez Williams with the rock now, looking for A.J. Johnson, who is wide open from 3. He has struggled from outside the past 2 games, but gets his first attempt to fall here, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come tonight because, man, like I said, it has been a struggle for A.J. Johnson. J-Dub pulls up for the midi again, and this one is good. Koa Pete, or Tari Eason, guarded by Koa Pete. Tari pulls the mid-range jumper and knocks it down. I'm having a tough time speaking tonight. Jalen Williams open for 3, missed it. Chet Holmgren tips it back up and in. Nice play there from Chet. And Chet will give them the lead. Chet Holmgren. Chet downhill again. Scores again. Shea gets past Tari Eason. And after they're getting stops, they're scoring with ease right now in transition. Shea gets open for 3 and knocks it down. It's a 9-point lead for OKC, and Shea is off to a phenomenal start. These guys are looking like the team I thought we were going to play in this series. Staying disciplined. Londez Williams now. Rejects the screen. Finds A.J. Johnson wide open at the last second, and he knocks it down. Tremendous patience and vision right there from Alondes Williams, and A.J. Johnson knocks down his second triple of the night. Costly block. Malawach now has Topic in the paint, and he throws it down. OKC calls another timeout despite being up by 9. Diabate sets the screen for Alondes Williams. Lob up top to Diabate. He hasn't caught many lobs this series, but he catches one right there. Another screen from Diabate. Lob up top. This time it works again. I was going to say this time it's broken up by Chet, but it's not. Green. Pump fake gets past Powell. Finds Branham. He finds Alondes open in the corner for three, and Alondes Williams, his first points of the night come on the triple. What a pass right there from Branham. A.J. Johnson now. At the buzzer. Got it to fall. Will it count? I don't think it will, and we head into second quarter. Down by 12. Now back to Branham again. Branham comes off that screen. A.J. Green open in the corner. Knocks it down. Finally, we get something from our bench, guys. It's been a bit of a struggle tonight and a bit of a struggle this series at times. Branham, past Topic. Floater is good off the glass. Finally, Malachi Branham gets some scoring in. A.J. Johnson rejects the screen. Chet, will he help? No, he won't. And A.J. Johnson with a Kobe stat line. 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists so far. Now A.J. Johnson trying to get Drake Powell with the pump fake. And again, late clock situation for us. Johnson open for three, though. And he knocks it down. 11 points for A.J. Johnson. He cuts it to 5. A really big shot right there. Alondes off the screen. Wow. I don't know what that play was right there, but A.J. Johnson knocks down the triple. Shea with the block right there. Chet turns it over. Malawach, an easy jam for him. He's got 4 points. Tari Eason able to pick up the loose ball and then find Malawach. I didn't expect it to be this bad in the postseason. Floater from Alondes. Great play right there. Just kept Shea on his hip. Made sure Chet wasn't, going to send his shot flying or anything like that. Alondes, end of the half, off the screen, lob up top to Malawach with 1.3 remaining. Maybe a nice way to give us some momentum heading into the halftime. But man, it has been rough as it can get really for us. I mean, AJ was really good, but other than that, it's been terrible from everybody. Has a mismatch, double team comes. Alondes, take your time, fire up the triple, and knock it down. His second of the night. For Wallace, who is putting on all sorts of moves on A.J. Johnson and throws it down. J-Dub gets past. Layup is good. It's a 14-point lead for OKC. Passing the ball to Chet. Lob up top to Koa Pete. And he flushes it. It's a 16-point lead for OKC, their biggest of the night, and I'm pretty sure their biggest of the series. Turn it over. Hassan Wallace, Shea for three, and he knocks it down. We are down 22 points, and OKC is absolutely just destroying us. All right, don't let the numbers fool you from Alondes Williams. He did not play good tonight. Neither did Malachi Branham. Neither did anybody on our team, except for Diabate played solid. This was the worst performance I've seen from us. Shea dominated. Chet dominated. J-Dub dominated. Koa Pete dominated. Topic still played like shit, and they still blew us out, man. Absolutely garbage game from us. 70 points in the paint. I think that's what they had in Game 3 when they won. We had 16 turnovers to their 7. Just an embarrassing performance from our guys. And, now we have to head back to OKC where that crowd is going to be ruthless. As you can see, oh my goodness, Houston has taken care of Steph Curry as he drops 33 in his last game of his career. As the 7th seed, Amen Thompson with a monster series. 28 points per game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Wow. Şengün with a great series. Reed Shepherd, James Wiseman giving him good minutes. All right. How about Houston, man? How about Houston? Las Vegas won the first 2 games of the series, but then Wemby turned up. And Phoenix makes it 2-3. Good game from Booker. Luka, 26-point triple-double. He's having a weird series. Over in the East, New York advances, and so does Toronto. So I was not high on Toronto advancing, and they end up advancing for the first time, like, since 20-something, man. 2020, maybe? I mean, it's been a while since they've advanced past the first round. So, good for them. New York, same for them. I mean, these are the two teams that have choked the most. So, interesting to see that. Brooklyn advances. Wow, dude, Brooklyn's good. Brooklyn is good. Cam Thomas is averaging 32 points per game. Oh my goodness. Dylan Harper averaging 27, 8, and 9. This is a fucking squad, man. And Orlando was on the verge of upsetting the Pistons, who just made the finals. Interesting. But we will be back in Oklahoma City for Game 6 and trying to avoid having to play a Game 7. Now we're looking for A.J. Johnson again. Got his man with the pump fake. Finds Malawach underneath, and he throws it down. Hell of a play there by A.J. Johnson. A.J. Johnson off the double screens. Open look from 3. Finally gets one to fall. Took him 3 attempts to knock one down, but I'll take it, man. We'll have to go late clock pick and pop. Johnson, floater, got it. He's got 7 points to start us off tonight. Extremely aggressive. AJ Green open in the corner for 3 and knocks it down. His first shot attempt of the night is good. We're looking for AJ Green. Back over to AJ Johnson. Goes to the floater. Got it to fall. 9 points for AJ Johnson. Delondes. Hop step inside, and he finally gets on the board. It has been a weird series from Alondes Williams, to say the least, and a pretty underwhelming performance from him thus far. Pick and roll. Alondes finds Branham in the corner. Got his man with the pump fake, goes to the floater, and he scores. Malachi Branham has been terrible this postseason run thus far, but scores right there. We really needed that. Chet gets past Diabate with ease and floats it up and in over Alondes Williams. Got a 2-for-1 opportunity here. Alondes. Again, a hop step. Got fouled by Brandon Burries this time. Against Branham. Over to Chet for 3 over Diabate. Knocks it down. Of course he does. And OKC up to 30 points. Chet Holmgren, a perfect start to this game. 12 points on 5-for-5 shooting. He has been perfect this series, honestly. First 2 games he wasn't really good, but since then he's been phenomenal. It's paid off for OKC. Branham. Pass Topic, turns it over. Chet, is he going to miss here? Oh, he does. He almost made that, but man, it's been just an ugly quarter for us offensively, and we're still only down 4. Lob up top for Alondes. What a beautiful pass from Malachi Branham. Seen Alondes just cut back door, and an absolute dime from Malachi Branham, who's not known as a passing guard. AJ Johnson finds Holmes. Got Topic with the pump fake and throws it down. Chet was too late to help. Finally, one of our guys just making a play in Deron Holmes. A nice dunk right there over Chet Holmgren. We've got to figure out something offensively. Branham for 3. Knocks it down. Finally, Malachi Branham gets us back on the board, and he gets on the board himself with a triple. AJ Johnson should be able to score on Topic. Layup is good. He does score, and he's in double digits on probably 15 shots by now. I mean, it has been an aggressive first half. Solid defense here from Topic. Malawach got the pass at the last second from AJ Johnson and throws it down over Chet. What a dunk right there from Malawach, who we need to be better tonight, especially protecting the paint. It's hard to, because Chet is a 3-point sniper, and he pulls him all the way out. Free throw line. AJ Johnson open for 3 again. This one does fall. 15 and 6 for him. That one was almost stolen by J-Dub. Pump fake from PJ. Gets inside and throws it down. his first points of the night, and it's a 9-point game. It's a screen from Malawach, a really good one. Finds Malawach underneath, and he just throws it down. I haven't seen Malawach do that in a while to a big man. Melendez Williams with the rock now. Double screen for him. Finds Malawach, one more. PJ in the corner. An open look falls for PJ Washington. PJ got his man with the pump fake, past Wallace, and lays it in. PJ Washington with 7 points, and 5 of those coming in the last few possessions for him. 16 and 2 of 8 from 3 in just the first half alone. Chet layup is no good. Great defense from Malawach. And I don't know why PJ cut right there. That should have not been a cut. J-Dub picks it off anyways. Koa Pete, the mid-range jumper. Thankfully he misses that. AJ Johnson. Melendez. Downhill. AJ didn't shoot it. Now Tari didn't even get it off in time. I don't know what's happened to our guys, but this is disappointing. All right, back here for the second half, and we just need to play better. Alondez open for 3, knocks it down. 11 for Alondez Williams. He needs to get it going. If he can get it going, then we can definitely win this game in advance. By AJ Johnson doing a good job here. Shea just gets past Tari Eason with ease. PJ is 3 for 5 from the field. Koa Pete got it. 16-point lead for OKC. Still pretty good. AJ Johnson will cut it to 13 though. Kind of had confidence he was going to make that shot, and that one's no good. He has just been so inconsistent for us. He gets blown by right here. I don't know why PJ took a step back. Shea cuts backdoor and lays it in. J-Dub gets past PJ, pulls up for the midi and knocks it down. OKC, I'm getting deja vu. They're up 19. Finds Chet, throws it up, it's in. It's a 21-point lead for OKC. Much open at all. And Tari Eason turns it over. Wallace for 3, knocks it down. It's a 24-point lead for OKC. We have just been getting barraged. Melendez, just go and turn it over, I guess. Koa Pete layup is good. No category basically belonged to OKC. That is incredible. Incredible. Our biggest lead was 3. Their biggest lead was 34. Chet amazing again. Shea amazing. Topic was solid. I mean, they didn't even play out of their minds or anything. We just played like garbage. AJ Johnson, I don't know what's happened to him since that 50-point game. It's been rough. 4 for 17, 4 for 15, and then 5 for 18 last game, and then 10 for 26. Alondez, 8 turnovers. Really just does all his scoring when we're down by 30. He is not having an easy time scoring. PJ had a good game. Malawach had a good game. Branham, okay. AJ Green, terrible game. He has been terrible this series. 0 for 3, 2 for 7, 0 for 5, 3 for 6. Not terrible. And then 1 for 7. Deron Holmes been okay. Eason has been terrible. I thought Tari Eason was going to be a star-level player for us this season, and he has just never figured it out. Never. And he is not hitting his 3-ball. Defense has been okay. This has just been rough, dude. It has been absolutely rough. We have a game 7 at home. See what happens around the league. The Mavericks do advance. Las Vegas. Could upset the number 1 seeded Spurs. We have a game 7 also in the East with Detroit and Orlando. Yeah, our guys are playing like garbage this series. From the first 2 games and on, it's just been rough. Alondez is averaging better numbers than he did in the regular season on more efficient field goal percentage, but it's not really played like his numbers say. AJ Johnson is still averaging 25 and 8, but on 40% shooting, and if you just factor out that 50-point game where he was like unreal in terms of his efficiency, he was 19 of 32 and 8 of 11 from 3. He's not been good this series. I mean, game 1 was phenomenal, 32 and 9, great efficiency, but all the games since then, it's been absolutely terrible for AJ Johnson. I don't know, man. I don't know. And now we have a game 7 where OKC has gotten hot. PJ Washington has had an amazing series. Malawach has been really good too. Eason has been terrible. AJ Green has been terrible. Branham has been terrible. Holmes, he's been terrible. Diabate's been pretty solid. Keon Ellis just hasn't really played much. Yeah, man. It's rough. It's rough. Game 7 next episode. I don't know what to do. I don't know. See you guys next time. Peace.